Sam! Sam!
Dead man.
Oh, thank God I got through.
Where are you?
No idea. The uniforms date back over a century. World War II. Did you see the man?
No.
I think it's the guy
The born and bred warrior asshole who's got...
He must be our ticket home, right?
Don't ask me. This is only my second, and without BB, he'll be...
Lucky for you, I've got BB here in tip-top shape. Just where should we meet?
Is there anything unusual?
I'm in the sewers. I can see a tower through a hole. A square...
Gotcha. Can you sit?
Gladly.
Yeah, well, if I'm slow.
What?
That warrior asshole. He wasn't a... Right. If he's...
Oh, no.
Keep it together. I'm on my way.
No.
Not that you would, since you hate...
I just did because I was...
Disconnect. Don't let him take...
How? If he shows up with his soldiers, if I have to choose
You won't.
Sad. It's not easy, B. And so I sought solace. Over time, I made... But meeting you...
son.
Over here. Sam.
Lou.
The little one should be working again. Let me see. Oh, well then. Maybe this is a special beach for soldiers who died in battle.
Maybe we should get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I'm surprised. I thought you would have abandoned BB by now.
Discard precious hardware? Never. So, do you still share memories? I see.
Stay here. Seems like I got other memories to tend to. I'm taking him down. That should get us both out of here.
You know, Sam, I'm starting to understand why BB is so important to you.
Huh?
It's just a tool. Life and death are supposed to be irrelevant. But we've got attached to each other all the same, haven't we?
Kid's not just a tool. Name's Lou.
Lou, huh? That's a good name.
gate right now.
We need reinforcements. Go, go, go!
Where are you, baby?
Cover. Light him up. Move. Light him up. We need reinforcements! Move!
I want my baby back. I will. Born to fight. This is all my fault. I should never have put you in that prison.
Lou, how's little Lou doing?
No response.
Well, look at that. That child's taking a shine to me. You two were out cold, so I had you brought here. You were right. Whatever you did back there returned us to our own world. I put your cargo and gear in your private box. You slept for a whole day, you know. Slept like the dead. I'm already back in Capital Knot. Fragile's beach has been coming in handy. Sam, I owe you an apology. Lou was the name you were going to give your own baby if he'd had made it. I should have pieced it together sooner.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I found some records from 10 years ago. A death, sudden, in the middle of a town. Young woman in the prime of her life. Nobody knew until it was too late. A void out. Her husband, who was a member of Bridges, had dooms. He tried, but he couldn't get to her in time. The whole town was wiped off the map, leaving nothing but a big crater and him. Because he was a repatriate. People wanted answers. Did the man hide his wife's body on purpose? The only survivor was the only suspect. He was easy to blame, and people did. And pretty soon, they were blaming Bridges too. The man felt responsible, so he left. And his wife, who died, her name was Lucy. She'd been pregnant, poor woman. They were going to name their son Lou.
Didn't happen.
But it did. President Strand told me. She talked about you all the time. He didn't have to cut all ties and walk away, she said.
You wanna shut the fuck up?
Calm down, Sam. Take a seat. I told you before about my body. 70% harvested from cadavers. Do you want to know the real reason why? Because the story you've heard is one I made up. The truth is, I'm Frankenstein's monster. Artificial, grown from pluripotent stem cells. And when that vital spark didn't manifest in all my organs, they replaced the defective ones with those of the dead. I never had a birthday. I'm a soulless meat puppet. No car, a dead man. People born the traditional way have beaches. You have one. BB too. But I have no such connections. No mother, no afterlife, no beach. You see now why I'm so obsessed with it all? Why I joined Bridges? The battlefield. Now that was an awful beach. But strangely, I didn't hate it, because I knew you were coming for me. I've never felt that before. Connected to someone, anyone. You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Come on, even I was welcome. Oh, that. You were holding it. It's an old dog tag, US issue. Wasn't easy prying it out of your hand. Clifford Unger, as you can see. I looked him up in our database. Found a match. He was US Army Special Forces. Fought in Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan.
That's him.
Well, that's all I've managed to dig up so far. You must be caked in chiral matter from the battlefield. Time for a shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Die Hardman issue is no longer a concern. I've seen to it that our conversations won't be recorded.
Sam, do you copy? As you might have suspected, time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield.
If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach. To explain a little, our bodies, our Ha, all occupy the same world, but our souls, our Ka, have beaches all their own. These beaches are given form inside our brains by our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth. As a result, a beach can be anything, and those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach, exits vanish and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II. Which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford Unger, played no part in that conflict. I can't explain it, but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover.
EX grenade number 0.
Still there, Sam? If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the...
Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you?
What are you doing here?
My wife's checked in. They don't want to repeat of last year.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were hurt.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure.
Sam, the west side of that reef. Beyond it is Edgenot City, the last bastion of civilization. It's your final destination. Once you use the qubit to connect it, the rebirth of a... And remember, that we need you to bring her. But before you cross the tar belt, there's one. Hartman will help you get it done.
Sam, I'd like... First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket, so you... Second, her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I, for one, closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to... Suffice it to say... 1 minute remaining. I don't have much time. See to your preparation. You'll find in the...
All right, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Millingen's special. Be funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
Order assigned. restrictions lifted. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome. Weapons restrictions lifted.
It's a close one.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear.
Keep on keeping on.
All weapons will be locked until the function. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
There's a time for everything.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation. Request to join you. Awaiting. Please proceed into the facility with the cadaver. Good work. Keep on keeping on.
Hardman.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please, lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day. 60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the seam an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549. I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiformia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartmann's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real, and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
All so you could say goodbye?
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartmann. I'm glad we could have this conversation. Oh. A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man?
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize, and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions, I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy.
I woke up on the beach.
Sam, you heard him. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal. Our ultimate objective in this region is to build... The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the... And we don't know the first thing about Emily's status or what Higgs is up to. That's a concern for us as much, but we won't know more until we get to Edge Knot City. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Evo-Devil biologist, so that way you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that A geologist of ours he's been out there conducting excavations for a while now. No doubt the result of excessive. Until the site is properly decontaminated, nor will it. So we need you to bring him some kind.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the time of the infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small... It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions in any event. Can you guess what it... A fossil. If that is indeed their fossil, it is essential that you deliver...
One more. For this run, you'll be Bridges paleontologist working on... Apparently the... Now, hopefully, make sure you keep that container in one... Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather operations. Sam, I'm sure you haven't forgotten, but you need to be extremely careful with any irregularities should trigger an alarm.
of weapons is prohibited. Keep on keeping on.
Sam, so, Hartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life. Forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, but I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death and extinction. It should come as no surprise that BTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab. Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering many times you've come face to face with the real recording.
was worried you might not get it. I've been haunted by the... I put the knife... That's just... Dying's not an option. It's not just... I started to wonder if I'd ever see these meds. I guess you really... Thank you. Oh, yes. And just like that, studying this honestly though, Can you believe I found evidence of an ancient...
Chiral matter has existed on Earth. Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there? We believe this is the source of the... In the distant past, Earth producing layers of what we call these layers, extending the principle. Our fissure here is what one... The presence of beryllium in this of all it strongly suggests, and not just that, the chiral network has recovered data suggesting that would seem to indicate the Big Five. And in expanding the chiral network, you've furthered our... and ensured that it is... But this is... See this through, Sam, and there's...
Good work. New order available. Please...
That's blocked.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Thanks to you, we can I swear, this place is... Not that I need to tell you. You did it after all. Though I... You can set up the car... Anyway, as it turns out, a local porter was on his way here with some... It's a 200-million-year-old ant. He apparently stumbled across it in a book. That's not the half... Calling me skeptical, but a specimen... So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding... Naturally, I wanted to compare it with... Which is why I had him excavate it. But... What is it? Didn't even have the good... The cargo was supposedly lost in the... Where toxic gas... Old Mr. Reliable. But you... To protect you against the fumes, I'll provide... Just to be... You can pick it up when you accept...
That fossil, while there are examples of it, and if it is indeed 200 million, another one of the big... Could the umbilical cord, we must recover that. It could provide a vital clue. We're so close. So very, very... Hurry, Sam. We...
Good work. New...
An oxygen mask, huh? It'll filtrate the air and keep, in addition to protecting you from toxic gases. If it didn't have a limited battery life, I'd tell you to keep it on the whole time. But it...
Name's Sam.
keeping up. Sounds your man. further now.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Verify. Thank you. Keep on keeping on.
Oh my. Thanks for bringing in that lost ship. And yes, It did indeed. I've already sent some images and a preliminary analysis. Interestingly, it seems the surrounding, which lines up with... Anyway, I know you won't... Lately, she's taken an... And I think she'd be eager to examine...
It's quite... To clarify, she has been studying how the tar may have influenced the development of various organisms. Accordingly, I would ask that you also recover the tar collectors deployed near her shelter and deliver them along with it. It would be too dangerous for her to attempt to retrieve them. By aiding her research, we may yet inch closer to unraveling the secret. We've already made so much progress. With your continued help,
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal. Order assigned.